fault on him, as you expected. Baltasar sends it to the Dos Santos. Gets to the heart of the defense, gets blocked there by Japet. Japet up against the double team. Spin. That might have been a travel there.
Or beside Justin Arana, who is about 6'7".
Let's go now to Bel Gregorio.
Despite how well things have turned out for the Gin Kings after the eliminations, the coaches have been keeping them grounded.
Arana trying to lead the break. Sets up Caralipio for three.
And you know, he's really deadly, you know, taking those corner shots.
Watch it here once again. Waited for the defense to collapse and found the open shooter.
And you know how dangerous that is, no? The help coming from the corner, that's one thing. Gotta move back, says Justin Arana. Oh no, if you're gonna make a stop, make a stop. If you're gonna pump, see? No, hindi buo yung loob eh.
Exactly.
Fouling for that one. It's Jamie Malonzo.
We've got into the midway point of the opening quarter. Holt launches a three, comes up short. Japet to the offensive rebound and easy put back.
You know, Japet is not a double guy here.
Japet will try to bring it closer. Gets denied by Baltazar.
What a timing coming from Justin Baltazar. But you've got to give him the ball. You know, you've got to get him involved in the offense as well. Itong si Japet Aguilar. And on the other side, because of the screen, easy 2 points for this guy.
Abarientos now at the post. Garcia.
That's what he brings to the
That was
table.
a live
No?
turnover there. Abarientos gets away from the defense, sends it to Thompson. Malonzo puts up a three and hits. Starting to put his imprint here in this match. That's so simple for Abarientos. Gets away from the defense of Balti.
Almost 15 points per ball game. Talk about RJ Abarientos.
Quick three for Santos, no. Baltazar's there and puts it through. That's a quick. They were forced to put that one up. Another offensive rebound and Corpus. Boy, he's really showing everybody why he is still in the league. To be able to gobble up those boards. Garcia with the attack, scores.
And you know, he's a natural lefty, but
Two of the starters coming right back in for Converge. Stockton and Arana.
taking it very, very strong. We're just in the first quarter.
Stockton there with another steal. What a block there by David to save 2 points. And Abarientos converts on a three.
Wow, what an effort coming from David.
Watch it here once again. Well, perfectly timed block. And then a three here from Abarientos. Brings the crowd right back into it.
Opportunity for RJ Abarientos on the other side for early offense and took an early three-point shot.
Well, he had to be able to make that block because that was a soft pass that he gave.
Just like what you said, no? Those passing lanes well read by the defense.
Nards Pinto in the ball game, puts up a jumper, will overshoot. And here comes Stockton, looks up at the clock, more than enough time. Goes to the corner, Santos for three, that's big.
That's Kevin Racal actually taking that shot right there. What a timing, not forcing the shot, was Alex Stockton dishing off last 2 seconds and then the jumper to finish the first quarter.
Perfect find from Stockton. Racal drains that three, and the three-point shot is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool in the heat of the game with Rexona Ice Cool. It won't let you down.
I like this matchup. Stephen Hawk versus Shawnee Winston.
Arana with a push shot. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game here. That's a nice find. David from the outside overshoots. What great passing there from Barangay Ginebra.
Dishing off, making sure that Japet Aguilar is involved in the offense.
Arana with a jumper short. That's an easy tip in there for Balti. Here comes Arana. What a block there by Japet, but he touched it last. Try to bully his way. It's De Los Santos. De Los Santos, nice pass. And Arana moving so well without that basketball. Not wanting to pull the early trigger. Here's Caralipio inside, gets denied. Here's Stockton once again, trying to get away from Holt. 3 on the way, and another 3 from that corner. This time
saw him play, get a lot of rebounds, scored 17 points. And just like what you said, he's also scoring here in this game. But that was just too wide open, that jumper.
Within striking distance, just down by 2. Steal here from Barrientos. And he will score. Look at this. Pickpocket here. Trying to make amends and fouled Barrientos in the process. That's offline. Baltasar another rebound. They'll push to Shawnee. Shawnee gets away.
That would count. That is there.
And nobody spotted him. Japet with a quick spin. Mavericks there for the putback. Approaching the 1 minute mark. Shawnee will get fouled.
What an elevation on the jumper of Shawnee Wilson. Oh, the ball denial coming from Stephen Holt.
Malonzo goes towards the cup and scores. Arana not wanting to challenge the soft double. And he'll score there on an under goal stab. Caralipio will bring it closer. Baltasar to the wing. Look at that adjustment by Barangay Ginebra, but still De Los Santos delivers.
Well, just in the nick of time.
Gives it up. Holt almost lost it. Great hands by Baltasar. And he finds Arana here. Quick hands there by Baltasar. Finds the streaking Arana. Baltasar. He's got that in his arsenal. Gilas under 16 players.
Giving them the experience, not the support.
Up and
that's a good one
from Rosario.
That's just a great.
Racal with a jumper, yes. Barrientos asks for it back. Puts up a jumper and hits.
Some backdoor play right there.
And here comes Stephen Holt. Ready to check back in. What a pass there from Barrientos.
That's what you call a give and go. Rosario after the handoff. And look at this pass, the finish for Troy Rosario.
If it's not gonna launch, sends it to the other corner. What a pass there from Barrientos. And Pito converts on a 3.
You know, he was so up to it. That's not going to be the second. That's not going to be the first time that we saw a setup for Nards Pinto. And the Ginebra hopefuls really very happy for that shot made by Nards Pinto. And then this missed shot right here on the other side. So we hear the Barangay Ginebra hopefuls shouting Ginebra. And then all of a sudden a miscommunication between RJ and Japet. No problem, just Coach Tim. Let's go back, play defense. This was the Jaworski pass. Behind the back, RJ Barrientos. And then completing that action was that three-point shot from Nards Pinto.
Yeah, Doug. Holt tracks it down. Another 14 seconds here for the Gin Kings.
Nice pass. He saw it. Look at this one more time. Ball reversal. 2 men. Making sure that there was no open shot.
Baltasar hits the deck as well. That's just too easy for Japet. Gets away from the defense. Nice put back there by Arana. And a quick timeout will be called here by Coach Tim.
They've got to be able to challenge the outside shots of Barangay Ginebra.
Alonzo gets away for two. Look at Barangay Ginebra just packing that paint. Not giving Arana any space. Finally, Stockton hits from the outside. That's a good sign here for Converge.
Good challenge coming from K-Rax.
Shawnee hits. And another timeout's going to be called here by Coach Tim.
But this was perfect. The kind of shot that you would want to see from Shawnee Winston. 1 out of 1 free throws, 15 points right now. Second shot. Big rebound by Shawnee Winston. Oh no!
Wow! Barangay Ginebra dodged a big bullet there.
Converge is definitely back here in this ball game.
Alonzo inside, flips it up and through.
Even with a help side defense, even with Justin Arana's presence.
As you approach the 1 minute mark. Barrientos with a jumper. They've got to try to extend this ball game. Ooh, the pass goes awry. Stockton hits a 4.
Over at FEU. That's the right decision. 86-80.
They're wasting a lot of time. Stockton puts up a long one.
That's all she wrote. That's going to be icing on the cake. That's top. And then that rebound coming from RJ Barrientos.
And Barangay Ginebra officially into the semifinals.